Haha. Hey, chat. I didn't, KFC you there. Welcome. I just thought about that in the last minute or so. How is everybody doing today? Sorry the volume is so soft. The intro is super loud, so I'm trying to figure out if the rest of the game is gonna be loud or... Yeah, I don't know what to set my settings to yet. This is the official KFC dating sim! Because who wouldn't want to date the KFC guy? Yeah! Not me, but I guess we're here anyway. I'm not really sure why this game exists, except that it is, I guess, an official KFC product, which is, a decision of all time. Okay, you know, that's fine. That's alright. Well, I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean to gloat. I thought all branches were getting the days off. Oh, yeah, there's a federal holiday coming up. President's Day, I believe, is this Monday. So most people are getting either a 3 or 4 day weekend. But not me. I'm gonna be working! Yay! It really, it just depends on the job and stuff. But that's how it is. I'll worry about that later. We're not worried about that right now. This is KFC hours. This is real chicken hours. Except I'm a horse, not a chicken. I don't really know how this weekend's gonna go. I have a lot of Valentine's Day streams planned, which was kind of like a spur of the moment decision. I didn't really spend a lot of time planning Valentine's Day stuff because, quite frankly, I forgot that Valentine's Day even existed until I was reminded about a week ago. So sorry I don't have anything super thematically cool or anything. You just get some weird ass streams like this. But you know what? It's about what you make of it. We just have to make these the funnest, weirdest asses streams ever. Or something like that, anyway. I don't know how else to put it. Anyway, you know, let me actually start the... I don't normally play visual novels, so... Yeah. Wow, those are some high-definition chicken and biscuits. Is this the fucking loading screen? Oh, I guess I should probably, Hold on, I have an idea. Hold on. Here's my idea. I had to move the Fumoe down so you guys can actually see the subtitles. I'll try to read them. I'm not the most avid reader ever, but... You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Why do I have a fucking chicken poster above my bed? The world is peaceful, okay, you can stay in this moment forever. What the fuck is that sound? Apparently I'm going to culinary school, yay! You slept in through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over! Already! Alright, chat. It's been good. Did you guys have fun? It's a pretty good stream. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you, chat. Thank you. It's been a great stream. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, let's play the game now. Let's actually play the game now. Let's sorry about that. Wow, a 10 out of 10 Tomoe stream. Why aren't you in your uniform, soldier? Where's your KFC suit? I don't have a KFC suit! Thank you, Rolando, for the 20 carats. I appreciate ya. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through your... Okay, guys. Let's do this again. Up and at 'em! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits for you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to water. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly and your imagination is getting away from you. I have to take this seriously. Let me do a Tomoe voice. Hold on. What do you guys think Tomoe would sound like? I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day! You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head out to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. I feel like you can look at this and you need, this is like one of the biscuits you probably need a tall glass of water to get through, right? I would reckon so. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for... How the fuck did I get here? Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam! She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Tomoe! Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? What do you mean the rest of our lives? Do I not get to retire at like 60? Actually, oh, sorry. Actually, I have to do the Tomoe voice. Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? Alright, I'm not gonna keep doing that. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Why does she talk so much? I feel like she just likes hearing her own voice. It's like that one friend in the group that doesn't let you get a single word in. She's cute, though, so it's okay if she doesn't shut the fuck up. My little angel. Classic Mary, raised by Master Chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only what? What do you mean 3-day only semesters? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. What if you get sick for, like, one of those days? What's gonna happen to you? What do you think the dropout rate of this school is? A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I thought this was a school for culinary stuff. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? School gossip! Yeah, instead of letting her be anxious, let's talk about something else! All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who was enrolled at this school. Who could it be? Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what's the mystery, huh? Aha! Yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah, I guess this is like the average KFC worker experience. I've never worked at a KFC before, so I can't confirm that, but, is that woman supposed to be Tomoe? They're almost indistinguishable. What the fuck are you trying to say about me? That I talk too much? What? Oh, apparently we're looking for Harlan. And he has magical powers that he was born from an egg. Like, what? Like, I heard once he fought a bear with just his smile. You both sigh thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Chat, I guess we're talking about boys. I don't really know what to say. What do you mean, ew? What do you mean? Before you can get out another word, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Me when I bully chat. Ah! Hey! Holy shit, she's evil and hot! Some of you guys would fold to this. I know. You would see this and immediately fold. Look how cute she is, though. I would fold too. Fuck, she's awesome. Apparently, she's my arch rival, who is evil, and I am filled with jealousy. Apparently, she can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Why does she have a fucking heart cut out of her chef's uniform? It's not even like a boob window. It's like, what is that? Although the way her name is spelled, I don't know if her parents loved her very much. Because that is a very complicated name that probably never gets spelled right. Oh, I did see you there, chicken shins. You leave Tomoe's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Yeah, I grew them myself, bitch. Her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Anyone here knows what perfect shins look like? It's us. Yeah! Get her! Insult her! Make her cry! I don't know how to do this. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. We wouldn't fold for the first 5 seconds. Wow, I'm impressed. That's good. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Who the fuck wrote this game? He stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. What is he wearing? What is he wearing? What is he wearing? And what's with his hair? Is that a star-shaped pompadour? Hello? He does look like a JoJo character. You're right, and she's definitely worth falling for. It's before for the arbitrary definition of forced plot point of being bad. Figure update. It's in progress, yeah. This sounds like a fanfic I would write. Nuh-uh. Apparently they're really devious. Why is she making a face like she's disgusted with me? Why? What did I do? I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for... Can you guys, like, fucking make an acronym for it or something? Would even allow people like you to be students. Yes, okay, yeah, that makes sense. KFC's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, I think Dio's from Popeyes. Thank you for the apples and the encouragement. I appreciate you. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas out. We have 3 days to get through this semester. You amateurs could learn a lot from... I feel like I need to sneak rat poison into their ingredients to kill them. Is that a fair way to get rid of your competition? Is that wrong? Am I chat, am I the asshole? Am I evil? No, she's evil. The game said so it's okay. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next. Why does he have a juice box like that? What is this child doing? Who is this child? I love you. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you is the name. The way to... I don't know. My name isn't thank you, it's Tomoe, actually. I'm bad at reading quickly. Apparently he was named after his dad. Could someone like this also be a student of the school? He must have one heck of a chef. He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says bald, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop, I'm Tomboy. So, are you going to make me... Okay, yeah, go through the door. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? Get me out of this school. I yearn for death. This is what you guys wanted me to play, by the way. I just want to point out that chat wanted me to play this. You guys asked me to play this game. I was not going to play this. It was not even on my radar. I was not aware that this game existed, but I listened. Yes, I did. Why is there a fucking person on the wall? Oh, hey, look, it's the US. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Why is there a dog here? Why is there a dog? Is this also John KFC? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Oh! Wait, he can talk? Wait, he can talk? Typical streamer gaslighting. Yeah, I'm blaming chat because it's chat's fault. What else do you want me to do? You expect me to take accountability for my actions even when I'm wrong? That doesn't sound very VTuber-like of me. You guys are the ones at fault here. I am the victim here. Fuck you, okay? I'm the good guy. I am the protagonist of this story. I forget what point I was making. Do I know about the pigeon dating visual novel? Of course I do. Emmett, thank you for the carrots. I do know, because I love that game. I have a hard time sitting down and getting through it. Who is this unreasonably cute puppet? Why is he in our culinary class? I think he is a corgi, yeah. You must be Sprinkle's head instructor and CEO of UCS AL. Okay, they finally got an acronym for it. Hell yeah. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Because he's able to talk, does this count as like a furry, or... I know there's like a furry scale, but... Nah, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. A cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossoms fills the air inside the classroom. I think something's wrong with our AC. I'm chilly. Someone closed the window, and then he walks in. Ah! Tim! It's him! Oh my god, it's him! Ah! Was that the appropriate reaction? Who the fuck is this? Why is he built like that? A tomboy Outback Steakhouse dating sim would go crazy. I was trying to swoon. I apologize. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. I don't think there's a villain in this. I don't think there's a big bad guy in this. It's him. It's Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkle. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. I have a question, chat. Why is he a colonel? How did he become a colonel? How did that happen? Please, call me Colonel. I hate him. Colonel Sanders. Okay. A hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. What do they call this? A panty dropper, I believe is the term. I don't know what to make of this. I'm very disturbed. Good morning to you as well. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. This is horrible, bro. This is fucking horrible. This bus here must be... Maybe we should open... Okay, yeah, they're just... Everyone's sweating, apparently. The AC is broken. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning, because this classroom is hot, hot, hot. Is it bad I can see this as an anime or fanfic with this title? I served you chicken, but you served me your heart. All of this chicken, it's tearing us apart. Ah! Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Sorry, not dog rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for learning the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny foods. And with all said and done, there will be a battle. Okay, apparently this is Food Wars now. Hell yeah, you'll lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. I guess sporks are pretty cool. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Why the fuck is he built like that? I'm sorry, I mean that in the most respectable way possible. I'm sorry. But why is he got the fucking praying mantis cockroach pose going on here? Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? This is my it's his third year here. Everyone stares at him blankly. Don't you remember me? You're expelled if you utter another word before I finish. What the hell is wrong with this place? Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling across town on his tiny... What, huh? You see, you turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Okay. Okay. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Okay. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Bro is probably very mediocrely rated on Rate Your Professor, or Rate My Professor, whatever that professor website is. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? He seems like he'd like chicken. His favorite! Oh, yeah, of course. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a warm coat of doggy drool. Okay. You see the other students eye you with jealousy, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. There's 2 flavors in a bouncy ball. I like how his expression changes and he just locks the fuck in out of nowhere. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Apparently I'm sitting at the front. Oh, hey, Tomoe, there's still a seat here. Since no one has claimed this seat next... Okay, wait, hold on. My question is, if he is literally, like, the hottest thing since fried chicken, why the fuck does nobody want to sit next to him? Is there, like, something horribly wrong with him? Does he, like, kill women in his free time, or is he, like, one of those British serial killers or something? I don't really understand. I'm seeing a lot of red flags here, and it's not just his apron! Who should I sit by? Should I sit by Colonel Sanders or my best friend? I feel like I shouldn't sit by the Colonel because fraternization is bad. So I don't know. I'm a little bent up about this. A little concerned. Can we start shipping you and the Colonel? No. No. Okay. Okay, everyone is best. We'll sit by my friend. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me. See, she needs my emotional support. Colonel Sanders, he has such a magnetic personality that there's a seat open right next to him. If you sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. I just noticed the stuff on the chalkboard, by the way. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz, yay! This is incredibly important and a surprisingly short quiz that will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? I mean, you really should. Yeah. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... feather? Okay. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. What is the best food for a broken heart? Camel meat. Camel meat? Why is camel... I think anything with love. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog. Yay! I'm a try hard. If I didn't get a passing grade, I would have been thrown out. Do you guys really want me to get thrown out of college? And then I'll have to go out into the streets and fend for myself, and then my family is going to disown me because I've dishonored them greatly, and they never want anything to do with me again. And when people try to mention me at family gatherings, they quickly change the subject because they're so ashamed of me, and I just start slowly starving to death out in the middle of nowhere, but then I get my hands on a chicken that I stole from a farmer because it happened to break out of its fence, and I was just passing by its field, and then I start tearing open, and then I remember this day that I got kicked out of the academy, and that everything could have been different if only I'd applied myself a little bit more, and I just eat the raw chicken with tears streaming down my face and wondering what could have been better. Anyway, I got a good score. That's good. We like this. Yippee! I didn't cheat. You see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a big, fat, juicy, beautiful brain. Chat never says anything that nice about me. Hot diggity, Tomoe, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. He looks a little bit too old to be here, but that's okay. I'm sure nobody's noticed. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Oh, wow, look at a nice cafeteria like this. Yeah, it must be our lunch. It's crazy. Can you guys guess what we're gonna have for lunch? I just wanted to apologize for my turn. Nobody fucking cares about you. Sorry, that was me. Oh, it's the hot guy making an announcement. Yay! Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers, but shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be what I smelled. That smell? What could it be? What did he create? It's this! Tomoe, be honest, is VTubing your way to get over your trauma? Yes, I was beaten in a KFC as a child, and this is my only way to get over it. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmer in the light. Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! Just look at it. They have a steaming effect for it. That does look really good. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Okay. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe? Why are they bullying him? Oh, man. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him! Lotto, thank you for the 25 apples. Funds for the Tomoe / Colonel. Shipping fan art. Why do you hate me? Did you know me and Tomoe share a birthday? Well, now you do, so give birthday wishes. But it's not my birthday. Happy birthday, though, if it's your birthday. I just want to say to anyone in chat who doesn't know this is really important, by the way, so please listen. Chickens are actually really good pets, especially if you raise them from a young age. You can get them to, like, perch on your arm, and they make funny sounds, and you can, like, touch the rubbery little things hanging under their beak, and the funny thing on their crest is also fun to poke. They're really good pets, so... Yeah, they also taste really good too, but chickens are just awesome like that. Just to clear that up. They are wonderful. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at that sick bird. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Oh! She's writing in her diary. Dear Diary, today I spelled something so beautiful I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Aww. Oh no, she's trying to butter up the Colonel, that whore! I'm sorry, that was mean. That wench! Dastardly female that she is. Yeah, she's going from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she crawls closer to the Colonel. And she realized that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants them all to herself. Is this why officers in the military have such hot wives compared to enlisted? Not that enlisted people don't have hot wives, but I feel like the average, you know, like, there's like a... So what you're saying is that it's okay to eat your pets? That's not what I'm saying at all! That is not what I'm trying to say. Well, Van, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on, I mean, I guess I'll try it. He loves the chicken! Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Are we really back to eating pets? Nobody was talking about eating pets. I said eating chickens. Even they're good pets, but that doesn't mean you should eat your pet just because... Come on now. You take one of the pieces of chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Is it laced? Did the Colonel drug me? Am I gonna wake up in an ice bath? Is this game over? Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment, everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light, focus your mind, and meditate on the moment. Try to identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it. Salt, maybe pepper, oregano, basil, but there's something else. Something dark and spicy. Ooh. Yes, even deeper still. Could it be? Wait, hold on. Do I have a beep sound effect? Hold on. Uh. It's! I don't know. I don't know what it is. Happy birthday, Tomoe. I've been a big fan of your content for a while. You are amazing at what you do. Keep going and never give up. Here's the video. It's not my birthday! But thank you. Thank you, Abraham. I appreciate your support. Thank you. He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use. Burp. Pretend that was a beeping sound. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You step out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. Holy shit, bro. It's like Full Metal Alchemist. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. Nobody knows that you traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach. He smiles softly at me and stops what he is doing to allow me to break the silence. I wonder if I can talk to you. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of... Why does he have a fucking cane? Why does he have a cane? It's gonna make him a fortune and establish his legacy for all time as he opens a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? Semester's only getting started. We've got 2 whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. Okay. Whatever happened to no means no. I feel like I'm gonna get reported for this. You know what they say about secrets? Colonel should learn to be fun. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. It's not a pimp cane! Don't say that! Ew, why is he getting close to me? Ew. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use, wait, hold on, I got a censor sound. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Wow! And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Happy birthday, Tomoe. It's strange to play a date except to celebrate your birthday. Then again, I am at work. I am working out while listening to this. If you work out enough, you'll end up like the Colonel. Yay! Happy birthday, Tomoe. Thank you. Wait, he teleported away? While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. What do you guys think of this game so far? Oh, it's you again, howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Why does he plan on becoming a legend? This is so conceited. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. This reminds me of that one McDonald's documentary about the dude who, like, fucked over the original creators of McDonald's or whatever. Have you guys seen that before? It's pretty interesting. I don't know if it's a documentary or a movie, but it was pretty interesting to watch. Happy birthday to Boar. Yay! Yippee! I have to show him my personality. I guess we're gonna talk about the ingredient. Yeah. You decided to show him that you know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I have a thought about how you can improve it. Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I have an entire garden of chili pepper variants. All of the peppers. That's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the best. The last time you improvised somebody. What? He was insulted. I'm sorry. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking. What the hell is this? Why is it built like one of those cooking challenge shows? Why are you guys trying to correct my pronunciation? I know what I said, okay? I know what I said! How dare you? How dare you? PNG heartbreak already? I tried to mansplain his recipe to him and he got all pissy with me. You step into the arena. Yay, look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to cook. We get to show off our stuff. Yup. She has tiny creations, apparently. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Why do I sound like a... Wait, I can't say that. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of two? That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Hell yeah, buddy! Sure, Tomoe, I'll prepare our stations. Without you as a partner, Miriam is less steady. I'm so sorry, bro. I did not mean to... Oh, okay, she's got friends here. She's good. Oh, my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like I have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do I want to be your partner? She can be with the kid that she thinks is somewhat attractive. Pop gives a big smile. He's a little weird, but I guess he's got heart. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the whole thing. What a freak. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out. That's kind of weird, bro. That's a little bit odd. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy would be... Oh, there's a little heart effects! Guys, he likes mashed potatoes and gravy! I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? Do you guys like white gravy better or brown gravy? Like, you know, I think it's like sausage gravy. Or the other is it beef gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty important combination. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Alright, buddy. Okay, it depends on the dish. Alright. Yeah, I guess it does kind of depend. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel? Alright, bitch. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves and give her a whopping. We're just cooking partners, mind your own business. Alright, chat. You've answered the gravy question, but here's a hard-hitting question that has divided my fans for ages. When you're buying chicken eggs, do you get the brown eggs or the white eggs? Which ones naturally call out to, like, which one would you stock in your fridge if given the chance? Like, what preference do you have? Cause like it just seems organic, you know. Like if you choose the brown eggs, they're like the natural egg. The cheapest ones is kind of real, actually. Does it really matter? I mean, it's about aesthetic, I guess. I actually don't know if it matters either. I think the brown eggs usually have darker yolks in them, but I don't know if that affects the flavor at all. Imagine the fan art that will be made with Tomoe x Colonel Sanders. I do not subscribe to your notions of fraternization. Why, bro? Why are you trying to get me in trouble? Sanders Heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. I don't know what my character looks like, but Ashley has a really big, heart. So I think she might have a better chance with him. I might be, shit out of luck, as the kids say. Not really sure what to do here. Hey, Tomoe, since you're going for the Colonel, can you leave the hot, evil woman for us? I got you guys. I'm a good wingman. Get it? Because it's a game of chicken and... Did someone call for me? Oh, God, it's this guy here. Nobody wants you here anymore, man with star-shaped pompadour. Has he always had his own music? Wait, this is kind of a banger. You guys can't hear the music? Wait, you guys can't hear the music? Wait! I've had the game audio muted this whole time? I've had the game music what?
Please send help. I gravely misjudged the length this task I'm doing would take.
Cooking with that, right? Yeah. 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 Pilot Chan, thank you for the 100 apples. Please send help. I gravely misjudged the length this task that I'm doing would take. Remember, everything will work out. Just remember that. It'll work. Chan, thank you for the 15 apples as well. Yeah. Are you not allowed to have commercial sponsorships while working a side gig in the military? I'm gonna be so honest with you, I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I don't know if it matters or not. I don't know. I would say you're asking the wrong person, but I don't know. Maybe I should know that. Maybe I should know. Maybe I should know. Dragon, thank you for the 10 apples. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll keep playing the game. It looked like Tomoe was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. Okay, to be fair, there was not a lot of music in the game before now, so you guys didn't miss a lot. Maybe I can teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you'll be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude. I have no doubts about whatever Colonel Sanders... Oh, about his ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Hello. Yeah, you guys don't have to ask. It's okay. Everything is okay. I can do my job. I am responsible. I can be trusted with troops. What a bitch, she called you a thing. I feel like chat's called me a thing before too. I feel like you guys have called me a creature. Yeah, some of you guys are guilty of that. What stand do you think Van would have, since he looks like he's out of place, trying to look like a JoJo character? The ability to manifest chicken. Deep down, we cast complementary shadows. We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. She's blushing! Holy shit. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Well, you know, instead of us ladies beefing with each other, maybe we should chicken instead! You need to ask for some backup before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sander, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. I feel like she could back me up better. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them! Yeah! Beat her ass! Grab her hair! Throw some punches at her. I'll record. Wait, that's horrible. Leaving you in the dust? Oh no. Why? Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Tomoe is my partner for today's activity. Sprinkles is not going to step in, apparently. You look at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. I don't think that's how this works. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Chad, I have a confession. When I make hot cocoa, I use water instead of milk. I'm sorry. I just thought about this because of the mashed potatoes with butter and cream thing. I know there's like different ways to make this stuff, but plan didn't make first contact time to hatch a new plan. Respectable. I know what to do. Yay! What's wrong with you, boss? Probably a lot of things. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl which pours out a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. What? Why'd the music change? Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in the crazy world stops. What decisions in my life have led up to me playing a KFC dating sim? What am I doing right now? Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face! Apparently. It's delicious. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? We do not waste food here! If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Okay. What the hell is that? Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. Wait, why is it on an axe? In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus with my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Wait, what? He's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it! Don't eat it! Oh, wait, it's toxic? Too late, it has to be eaten. And he left something in the oven. It killed him! Why is this game getting weirder? Wait, what? Wait, his sprite changed. What the fuck? Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. Oh no! He's taking it as well! Tastes like poison! The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class array! Bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Okay! I'm not sure the professor's here making enough money. Hello! I just turned into a ghost. Seeing that you're all shaken up by that really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. What's going on? Well, while I was out here trying to get the attention of this beautiful hunk of meaty chicken of a man, I was rudely disrupted by, ne'er-do-wellers, and then, no shit, things went amiss, and it was like, whoosh, bad, awful, ah. Anyway, now we're here. Apparently he's walking me home. That's awesome. That's great. You follow him out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting all choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Ew. I mean, oh, yeah, yay. Hold it right there. Yay! It's him. When I was just a boy, I had a dream that why is he ruining the moment? He's gonna be the greatest chef in the world, and every day since I've been born, I was working towards that dream night and day, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts that our soul may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. You know, shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting about your cooking? Oh yeah, it did kill a guy. You can't prove that. I also saw that you killed a guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. I'm the hero. Aww. I hate him. Boo. This man stinks. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. Okay. I'm sorry. I just had to take a moment to compose myself. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid of me! Be very afraid! Ooh, wow! Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Just one damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to go on the attack. What will you use? Cook with love! Spork Monster's no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on attack once again. Spork Monster uses utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. You take much more damage. You're not going to survive this battle. Attack! Cook with love! Spork Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for the ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. No, not like this. Colonel Sanders summons up the energy of 1,000 chickens! Pot pie power pinch! Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack! Cook with love! Student up! Student debt loan destruction! Yay! Oh, does 10 damage. The Spork monster is completely vaporized. Yay! Thank you for the raid. Hello there. I'm just going through a lot. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it. Chat, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Hold on. Let me dig out this bottle of water that I have nearby in this bag. Hold on, chat. Hold on. This is important for the plot. All of this yelling, you know. No, you didn't come at a bad time. It's just, you know, I don't know if there was any good time to really show up for this. Water. We killed the monster. You continue to surprise me, Tomoe. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon inspection, it's close. Much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You know what? What the hell? Sure. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to assign it out is Borko. The Chickenomicon? Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in lightly. Good night, my Colonel. Did he sneak into my house? In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there instructing your love. Dreams are weird. How did I fall in love with him after one day? It must have been something in the chicken. Those are some very potent drugs. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cookie yesterday. You can't believe he really used. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. What? Like him? Like? Is this how dudes talk to each other too? Is this the same language utilized? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him! Like him! We got talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Do you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? I told you motherfuckers this was fraternization! What the hell? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. Whew. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. Chat, do you like or like your Oshi? You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did, you're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? You are great! Yeah, I am a queen. I do deserve love. Yeah! You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? She makes sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. Oh, he told me all about his passion for spices. Oh no. The man even gave me something to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder okay, chat. If a random person approaches you and asks you to taste their special spice powder, don't take it. Don't do it. It's a trap. I think it's a bad idea. It doesn't sound too good. It's a little dubious, you know? I don't know about that one. I don't think it's a good idea. What do you mean, why not? Bro. You guys are not going to pass the Umarmy drug test with that attitude. It was a powder created from super rare dried flower petals, and that if I did them a big flavor I could have. So what do you mean flower petals? Don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. So it is drugs. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. He doesn't need to know Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. Alright, chat, what should I do? Should I tell her? Should I let her know? I should lie. Okay. Okay. Don't snitch. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Wow. I'm a horrible best friend. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's not good. Wait, yeah. Colonel Sanders is arriving at school. Run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. Okay. Hey, Tomoe. Resurgent said you got duty this weekend. Joke's on you. I actually do. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. What the fuck? In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh god, it's the ghost. Ooh, Tomoe, I am here to deliver a message. Not this guy. Wait, I just realized. That explains why he's got the fucking praying mantis cockroach hands. He was always meant to die so he could do the ghost pose. That's the meaning of it, chat. I just cracked the code. Bro was made to die. He's background fodder. He was born to die. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in the realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times, and that name is, but before you can continue, you suddenly awake! Aw, jeez. Colonel Sanders is tending to be. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Does he not wear deodorant or something? Are they... Is that what they're trying to imply? Bro just walks around all sweaty and stinky everywhere. Oh god! Oh, the second option is so fucking bad, bro. I'm gonna just compliment the craftsmanship of the horseshoes. I don't think now is the time to kiss him. No, he's gonna report me for sexual harassment. I don't want to have to get another briefing. I don't want to go through it. Please. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face, those horseshoes. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship. Whoa, he liked that! And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad, like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. I just realized how short her skirt is. Do you guys see that? I'm not crazy, right? Y'all see it too, right? Has it always been that short? I'm not allowed to take a look at what they're working on. Oh wait, look, her stocking has little chicken cutouts too. Look at it! Holy shit, that's so sexy. That's so peak. You guys might not like it, but this is what real sex appeal looks like, okay? Stockings with little chicken. Oh. I gotta see what they're working on. He notices you eavesdropping. It's time for class, yeah. Now you've upset them. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. What were they working on? Oh, it's the book! Okay, that's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. The Trichronomicon. Oh. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Yay! You got your merch and you're done now? Hell yeah! You didn't miss anything. Trust me, you really didn't miss anything. I don't understand what okay, see, the thing about this game is I genuinely cannot tell what's going to happen next. I don't know if that's like the makings of a good visual novel or what, but yeah. Apparently it's using foul language. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mix. Oh, I don't think you could say that. Oh, he's pissed! And he attacked him. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself, save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. He seems like an asshole. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal the start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He is a professor, but he's also a dog. Take your seats, students! Are we a guy in this game? I have no idea. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. I'm here now, and we're starting class. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his track and sniff the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you for Colonel Sin. Oh, it's his natural musk, of course. It's his natural musk. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. Oft hoppin'. Pardon? What? Sorry, I got a little carried away. What? We are now reviewing global history of chickens. I want to pay attention. Which is why in 1776 at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Ultimately, it appears to you this is a sample platter. What do you want to try? I'll take the pepper. It's the habanero. Oh, it's this fucker again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is, I was saying to fulfill, oh, it's fine, I'll work through, oh, okay, to fulfill the prophecy. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Why do I keep getting knocked out? I feel like it's happened like 3 or 4 times this stream. Oblanero. Yeah! That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth and now it's gone forever. Damn. We all make mistakes, I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. It's time for lunch! My rivals are here! And they're gonna make us do a cook-off. The level of theatrics with this stew is on the chart. You're on! I will wipe the floors with you fools before I set my lunch down, then so be it. Chat, by the way, I just want to point out something important. This is actually how you find love. If you are able to do everything that this game is currently teaching you, you will have the love of your dreams in no time. Guaranteed. He likes my gumption, apparently. Okay. Sprinkles is stepping in. And we're turning on the timer. Timer ready. Alrighty. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. Yay! I will defeat myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. You're feeling like you could really impress him again. It's time to boil some potatoes. What temperature does water boil at? I think it's, no, fuck! I hate Celsius! I don't understand how many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11. Okay. Guys, Celsius is never the right answer. I don't care what anyone says. Now you've got some basic stuffs going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? That's wrong? What? No, I'm sorry. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you come from every day. You must meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. A small town where big dreams are born. You try to shut out the noise of the arena, focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. What? Is this the end? Try again. The fuck? I lost? Wow. That's tough. It's okay, chat. In life, there are second chances. I'm so scared. I guess it's autosave. I didn't even notice the top answer. 11 herbs and spices. Vigilance. Maybe it's gratitude. I think it must have been gratitude. Okay. Bubbly. Wait, silence? Oh no. He believes in me! He's cheering me on! I can only think about him now! Ah! What a hunk! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What am I doing? I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Oh, I don't know what to do. Immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your door before it's overmixed. But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck, it's immediately crushed by those quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What? 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 Wait, if I like cut my hand off and mix it into the food and feed it to him, couldn't like a piece of me be absorbed into him and we could be together forever? Isn't that kind of like true love if you think about it? Like, aren't we kind of bonding in a unique way there? I think that's kind of romantic. I feel like that, yeah. Oh no, the cooking competition is over? Yeah, what was prepared here? Oh, she made a dessert. Oh, it's a thingy, yay! Yippee! We are together forever! Big love. I was going to ask Tomoe to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. And you poured it on top of the dome to reveal the ingredients within. Wow, the rendering is off this, within the outer limits of the world. He likes the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Wait, was that an insult or a compliment? As he places a sauce-covered figure into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Step away from my man, bitch! Yeah! He recoils and brushes you back. Oh, he was saving that flavor for later. What?! What the fuck is wrong with this game? I have to do this over again! Again? I feel like I'm in purgatory right now. Please get me out of here. I'm so scared. Sorry, thank you for gifting 5 gift subscriptions. Silence is the sound of success. He's cheering me on. Now all I can think about him. He's gonna... Wait, so this would have gone bad regardless? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, my hand! Okay. We're getting through the recipe again. Internalize the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst to flames. Wait, what? The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and shamed of your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrows, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. Thank you for the oats. I appreciate it. I'll just maybe cover my face. I don't know. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person and he fucking hates me and wants me to die! Oh. That's how that works, right? I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. It is a lot of oats, I agree. I'm kind of hungry. I could go for some oats. Maybe I'll eat some oats after this. Wait, so, you know, I really do... I feel like there was a lot of music in this stream. So the fact you guys didn't tell me till earlier that the sound was muted... You know what, chat? I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this one. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way, but I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. Oh, he's crying. Herb. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock. I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. What? People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been this way. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something no amount of hours, labor, or money could ever deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure could be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of! I'll create a chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds! Yippee! Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, what the fuck was intimate about that? You're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster! Gorko the Spork monster is here to fight a hero. Why is he back? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them! Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? No. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. Oh gosh. I think what Tomoe is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. Why is he making that face? Why has he got that expression? I suppose we don't really need to fight, it's just that I've got all these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course oh, he's smiling! Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it. Wait, get it? Because he's a mashed potato monster? And he wants biscuits? Delicious, you're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it, you were human once? Well no, I was a chihuahua. Huh. But I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with a magical spell book cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. Borko used to have a copy of the book, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, please! The book! Do not rely on the evils of the book. This game is very weird, yes. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Tomoe, together, I am sure we can defeat. He said together! He said together, chat, he said, he said together. That means That means, what does that mean again? Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Yay! I want to go to his house. Yay! Sorry, I'm gonna move for a second just so you guys can see this. This is important. How the fuck do I move? Hold on. There we go. There's a chicken statue! I'm sorry, I had to make sure you guys saw that. It's kind of peak, actually. I have my priorities straight. Wow. Wait, do you guys see his baby photo? Hold up. He had a mustache and goatee as a baby. And he was on a camel once, and he has a safe. And I guess this is the Kentucky. Looks like you live such an excellent, such an exciting life. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Apparently I'm trying to make a new side dish. What could it be though? It's meant to pair up with something spicy or crispy, both perhaps. Now that you've got him right where you want him, should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I'll let him know. If he steals it, I mean, he stole my heart already, so I have to tell him. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in. Head first, you reach in your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Any coleslaw enjoyers in chat? Any coleslaw lovers? Any coleslawers? Any slaw fans? I don't know how to feel about coleslaw. I have very mixed feelings. Like, I'll eat it if it's there, but it's not like I'm ever having like a hankering for coleslaw. I'm never gonna go like, man, yippee, I could really fucking use some coleslaw right now. That'd be great. Coleslaw, it's like, I think it has like mayo in it or something. It's like mayo and cabbage and carrots and it's all liquidy and cold and I don't know. I don't know how to describe it in a way that doesn't sound repulsive. I'm sorry. It's cabbage. Is it cabbage and mayo? Oh man. Oh man. I guess, yeah, it's I don't know, because I like cabbage and carrots. It could be good, maybe. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxury hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on the That's kind of fucking weird, bro. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would be the perfect time to do some snooping around the room where various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. You notice a very real... Oh, it's taxidermied! Huh? You wrote it's when you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real! I guess it was important to him. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Alright, buddy. A lock of silver hair is woven... That is a big-ass piece of hair. It's made from spun silver. Wait, what? Is he real? A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69. No, it's just one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Wait, why'd the door open? What? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging with it. You take off the hanger and try it on. Dude, I'm gonna be so real. Okay, like, chat, hear me out. If you invited somebody over to your house and they were snooping around to the point of trying your shit on, would you let them stay? Because I feel like they gotta go at that point. Like, where's the courtesy as a guest? Where is the respect? This is weird. This is kind of creepy. This is not proper at all. Bro's gotta go. Potato salads are superior to any form of coleslaw? Ooh. Don't say Twitch chat likes coleslaw. Potato salads are pretty good, though. This jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. I think I need a restraining order. Like, if he filed a restraining order against me, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I probably deserve that. Oh no, he's back. Oh god, he caught me being a fucking creep. I should have taken the hair from his cone so I could clone him. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. It's my moment. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't that kind of game. Wait, what did they mean by big move? Wait, why does he have that expression? Wait, chat. Did I come on too strong? Not let me blame you for trying, but still. What? What the hell? Why do I have to deal with his monologuing again? Oh my god. I feel like I'm in purgatory once more. I'm not a creep! I'm not a creep! I thought that was Riz. I thought that was W Riz. First I snuck around his home and then we were like sharing a moment together and then you know. Oh wait, I guess I could just turn that on. Yeah, that's true. I'll do that next time. Wrong kind of Riz. I tell him the truth. I think I've developed feelings for— okay, there. That was the right answer. Apparently, that was— apparently, making a move is not the right answer. Apparently, you just have to say, hey, bro, I like you the way that I like the— I don't know. I don't know, actually. I'm sorry for being a creep. I'm sorry for being a predator. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come off as a weirdo, like a little stalker, little freak. I didn't mean to prey on him like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Somehow, the 11 herbs and spices weren't enough. I need the 12th spice. His heart. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed. You take off the jacket and run. What? But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. If her choices in this game reflect her IRL personality, I can see why she's still single. This out. Fuck you, dude! Look, why did I play this game, bro? This is just humiliation. This is— I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. Look, bro, look. He didn't file a restraining order against me, so we're still cool. We're still cool. It's okay. Yes, Tomoe, I honestly think this may be the beauty of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence! I woke up in his house. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that can change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, it's not even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Bro is really a one-trick pony, huh? You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. What's next? We're gonna get a marriage certificate printed out. We're going to plan out the rest of our days together. And then he leaves me and takes everything in the divorce. I don't think he would do that. Actually, yeah, he would. He's kind of weird, too. Marry the Colonel and get BH. I don't know about that one. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting there for you. Were there always hearts on the window? Where have you been? I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay. I was just put out that it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you caught up on this saga of Miriam. You will not believe it happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. Since I'd been
We of the
partnered up with
Umarmy
Paul.
are simple. Boss does the thing. We celebrate.
Thank you for celebrating the thing. Sometimes it is that simple. Apparently it's the secret ingredient in the game. I didn't know how else to censor it, so you gotta keep it nice and simple, eh? Thank you, Wester Westby, for the 50 apples, though. Thank you. Apparently we went on a date, and you have to harness those wild horses. I am not that- wait, what? What is- You have to harness those wild horses, young man. I am not that kind of girl. That's a pretty solid line, honestly. I understand. He was interested in spending some one-on-one time together, getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, we could get to know a little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. What? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. What is she saying? What does that mean? Huh? I guess I also went on a date. Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers, wowee. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. Yay! They're picking on Pop, though he does not understand that. Well, what's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. My swirly with sprinkles, please. Hey, sprinkles is a dog and a treat. Why are they so mean? I wanted my ears to frame Ashley. Yay. Why does Colonel Sanders ride a horse to school? You got some nerve, Tomoe, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Oh, man. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever! Wow, I'm like a shonen protagonist. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Tomoe, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure he'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Oh, she almost broke a nail. Oh no. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Why am I so jealous? Why am I so insecure? What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. It was bland. Haha. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. feel like she's coming on a little bit strong. Personally, I would be terrified. I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. Apparently... Alright, yeah, I have the spell book still. That book looks like it's bad news. I guess it's a grimoire, yeah. Why would you spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really that powerful? You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way too drastic. Can't you think of anything else? Not rooted in dark magic. Maybe tie a string around your finger? Wait, what? Memory erasing spell? Why are the chicken's eyes glowing? Chat, should I do it? I'll do it. Sounds funny. You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is to make you forget what you were doing. And then I remember! Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to... You got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. You can read it again knowing that nothing can stop you now. Wait! Wait a minute! Did I just erase my save? What? You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. How quickly can I get through all of it again? I have to see the end. I have to see the end. I have to see the end, chat. I have to. I mean, it was interesting. Just hold control. I don't think that works. Holding the speed up button does kind of work though. It's kind of like a fever dream if you think about it. All those memories that we share together. You're kidding, right? I didn't. It's look, bro. Look, I didn't know it was gonna erase my save. All these. The game warned me like 5 times. I didn't think it meant like literally, you know? I'm a fool. I'm sorry. I gotta get the chicken Nomicon back. I am doing it. I am. If you think about it, the game isn't really that long. I'll just choose all the options I chose before because I got a good memory. At least you get to hear the sound and stuff. Yeah, I did this for you guys. I was being thoughtful, that's all. How long is it? Not too long. This is a lot weirder fast forwarded though, I will say that. Why are you guys saying thanks? I'm gonna drink more water while I think about the mistakes that I've made. Reason why starting with Colonel is fried chicken, you can't swim in your own. Shut the fuck up, bro. I am doing my best right now, okay? Thanks for the replay with sound, you're welcome. Oh yeah, she was gonna snitch and say the secret ingredient. I actually would have been really bad, huh? I forgot they were trying to do the evil chicken book thing. I wonder what they actually ended up doing. I guess we'll find out in the final part here. You recommend not doing the last 5 choices? How bad could it possibly be? Then again, for these ones, I don't think it matters. We'll see. Okay, now time to get my ass beat. Clank has movable eyebrow. Yeah, he's a kitchen appliance, bro. Why wouldn't he? Internalize your rage. Da 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 da. I think we're almost here. There's a special ending if you do the loop 3 times. I don't think I'm strong enough. Okay, chat, we're getting our memories back with this one. I don't know how it made time go back exactly, but it's fine. We're almost there! We're almost there, guys! The sound effects are crazy. You take it's yeah, put the book away! Yeah, okay, chat, we're back. I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's something to be afraid of. We need to give him our homework. Wait, what? I apologize for the... I know it seems cliche, but not much of this world satisfies like ungraded homework. My, Tomoe, were you studying something with cinnamon? I have been sitting on a lecture series about the art of cake baking. How insightful. This brings up an important point. Thank you, Tomoe, for reminding me to dole out the indispensable bit of wisdom. Before I can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the entire class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. Wait, what? But I miss you. Wait, what? We went on one date, and how can you say you miss me when I'm right here? Why is he being so sentimental? I'm not trying to speedrun this, though. I made a terrible mistake. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble, now she's mad at me. Oh. Wait, what? I didn't just get in trouble, I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum. What the fuck did they do? Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. They went on one date, we're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. What is that? What is that? Why is there an egg in there? Ew, what the hell? Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate, but we must be distracted by what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam. Still working on the title, but I think you get it. Time. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Aww. How could he embarrass me? I don't know. I feel really bad for her. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you were gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. I wish I could give pet talks like that. I don't know how to, just rub some dirt on it and feel better, champ. That's a pretty good pep talk, right? I feel like that gets you through most scrapes in life. Oh, she's so cute. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sitter's stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe sort of. I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a big ranch. Enough for us both and whoever else we want to bring along. You're gonna meet somebody someday, sometime, anyhow. She's precious. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup, and I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. Yeah! When you're pep talking Mary, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea on how to spend the time before your exam. I'm gonna go practice a dish. It's a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, a test of my ability to stand this game for another minute. Oh man, Tomoe's famous chicken pot pie! After practicing for months making this dish comes second nature to you and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Do they have pot pies there or something? I'm just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Just begun to bake. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna... You decide that it's time to put your cookie above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Yeah, I'm doing a little more than visualize. Oh, he liked that. You guys see the hearts? You guys see the hearts? It's an oddly specific... 400 meters. That's a very strong sense of smell. He has an oddly specific man. If you think about it, I'm kind of like an oddly specific woman, so it kind of works out, huh? With an all butter crust, and my nose is telling me something else? It was made with a heaping helping of TLC. TLC? Wow! It's glistening! It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. Okay guys, let's do this. Tender loving care? Oh! Cook with all you got. You step up for the cook-off of the light. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are perfect dishes that will push you over the edge of victory. And they are now prepping very large, crazy dishes, and she's making micro dishes, and he's making, he's harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe restricted fried chicken. And the intensity in the room, it is at a 10 out of 10. Okay. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. This is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates. What? Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into a tiny itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend baster blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Oh no, you do not want to put roids in that. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clay gets in on a 5-dial pressure point cooking temperature technique chicken. When did he learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clake and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? R means register. I'm sorry. I know it was one of the R words. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Tomoe. Miriam notices too, and I've always believed in you, Tomoe, since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. She's at my station cheering for me. Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... She tossed spices into my boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Spork monster. Huh? What? Steve, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Oh, I love Steve. Do you mind, Steve? Though I'm busy. You notice that I've got the grimoire stashed beneath my cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? You guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles and— Why am I making the Spork monster help? I'd love to— His smile is actually really cute, though. I mean, look at it. How can I be mad at that precious little guy? He just has the, like, aura to him, you know? It's all comforting and whatnot. When I was a little Spork pup back in the old country, you could feel Spork monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. No! I'm so mean. Oh, no. He's a yapper. He needs to go. He's a nice yapper, though. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you can— I know if I press this shit, it's going to make it go game over. I have to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Bro, what mac and cheese is orange? Aside from, like, Kraft mac and cheese. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for— I'm not avenging this guy. The power you'd begin some immediately fades out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue! Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. What the hell? You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. This is a great dating sim. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Tomoe. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules? Oh my god, he's doing it! Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white tile to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass the individual efforts. If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students. I have to show off the dishes. Seems we're missing some students. Pop, Clake. From off screen, you can hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. He is flying, apparently. Okay. He got hung up there. Would someone ask for a wedgie? Who am I? Why are they— Bro, it's only a 3-day class. Why is this necessary? You did not cook anything? You kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in UCSLA. Oh my god. Whatever the acronym is. History. But it's not exactly your book material. Wait a second. Pranks. Where did he go? He got unplugged! For our remaining students, it's been a long semester. But it's time to see what was cooked up. She made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. Someone has to marry her. I feel like it's necessary, you know? I feel like it's important that somebody do this. It's really cute. Aww. Chef is my father's name. Okay. Apparently it's also green tea there. Aww. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? He's just enjoying it. He's happy. He's delighted. Are you an officer or do you work for a living? I'm an NCO, my dude. A+, rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into this as yours. She's overjoyed. She deserves the world. She needs somebody to treat her right and not get anybody banned from museums or anything. He made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Wowee! What the fuck? Why is it all seafood? It's a bit over the top, but it looks cool. And it's not really edible. And he's upset about it. And there's too many needles. And I think that might be kind of dangerous. And he's having an allergic reaction. And now he's not dying. He's fine. Who could ever thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could have made it difficult to eat? He does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Aw, this isn't the last you've heard of me. Okay, he's going off there. He's leaving. He's done enough damage. Next student. She made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Is this safe for dogs to eat? That doesn't sound too bad, indeed. However, I'd like to ask you, please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Yeah, it's only for looking at. And it not, I feel like you could eat it, I don't know. I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. Why is she so sassy? I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You're disqualified! Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! You can't cook a dog! Let that Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This is the last of me you've heard either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs! What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. I feel like you would have to be really hungry for that's a lot of calories. That's gotta be a lot of calories, right? You guys see it too, right? That's like chicken mashed potato. No, there's no mashed potatoes, but that's like chicken, cheese, macaroni. Oh man, that might be a bit too filling. They actually sell this? Oh. A literal drum roll plays. That's when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen. You give me this thing and completely blown me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, everyone passes! Yeah! Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality to another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Vivid and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed, but there were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they do better than this one? What the hell? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance! Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright... How is this humble? What is humble about this? Apparently he's a turntablist as well. Oh my gosh, casual clothing! Oh my god, she's perfect. They will not be villains anymore. No ghosts allowed at graduation? Oh, he wasn't actually a ghost. Now that everyone is together, it's the Spork monster, yay! He's now the party monster! Everybody loves the party monster. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late, and he is apparently crowned, I don't know. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Miriam, will you be my lady king? An offer to join the royal family. What the fuck is this? Crowns and gowns. Oh, she rejected him! A twist on a twist. So many more 3-day university to attend. Oh, he's cool with it. Clank is here too, and he's still in a chef outfit. I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What the fuck is wrong with this game? I feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders alive! He's in a casual outfit! Why does he have a red pin on him though? He has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not just enough to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I'm sobbing, bro. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. The mashed potatoes look really good. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you at the, sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Tomoe, what are you doing sitting alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person. Oh my gosh, wait, my romance is gonna have a conclusion? What qualities would you expect to find in such a lucky person off the top of my head? Oh, I don't know, a spicy, oh, not the musk again, bro. A tiny goatee and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. This is extremely painful. It's my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Tomoe. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together. I think this is something I just need to do by myself. What? Did I just get rejected? Who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path? Why is he looking at me like I'm human garbage? Look at his expression! Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live on with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh my dear Tomoe, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. Oh my god! And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. what am I supposed to do with my life after getting rejected like that? He, bro really said, I'll love you, but like, I won't let you help with my business, so you could be like a trophy wife. I guess I'll come home after the 100th franchise opens up. What just happened? I don't even know what to say, bro. I'm so dumbfounded. I spent like 2 hours trying to win this man over. I did not fumble at the very last second, okay? I didn't mean it. I wasn't rejected, I just wasn't good enough. Maybe I just needed to learn like the secret among secrets. Maybe I just chose the wrong path. Maybe there is a way to win both his respect and his heart. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know. Why did I get rejected by the chicken man? What am I supposed to do now? I don't want to try again. I'm depressed. I am angry and sad. I am enraged. I am furious. I'm not chopped! I only used 10 herbs and spices. Oh, fuck. Oh, golly. Okay. Well, chat. I think this is an important lesson. Never trust a dude that goes to classes on a horse. And I don't know. He was kind of giving me red flags anyway. So I know he rejected me, but like I didn't want his ass anyway, okay? I'm not interested in such burdensome individuals. Okay? I don't even care about him. I didn't want him anyway. Like, I was doing him a favor. He doesn't deserve me. Yeah. I'm gonna go now, chat. We have more fun occasions gonna happen this weekend. We don't have to worry about any of this, okay? I'm gonna head out now. You guys take care and remember that the secret ingredient is that is all. No further questions, Your Honor. I will see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out today. Take care. Bye-bye, chat! Get me out of here. Get me out of this damn game. Ah!